Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where we are at the rendezvous point, and this is not our fleet. Well, it's our fleet, but it's not the fleet that we're supposed to bring to the escort point, or rather to the rendezvous point. That fleet is currently chilling just outside, right here. Let's go ahead and bring that on in, shall we? It'll take it a little while to come in, but we've completed the Paranid fleet. The split fleet is also complete, but I decided to do the Paranid fleet because it was in position, and the split fleet has a ways to go yet. So it's slowly making its way out there. We also have in position an entire carrier group at both rendezvous locations, just in case some shenanigans happen. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so here we come. And you know what? I just realized I haven't made a save here. Okay, I'm going to do it, and it's going to take forever, and you're going to like it. Okay, you're probably not going to like it. Fair enough. I don't like it either. I should have done this about a minute and 18 seconds ago, realistically. But here we are, and it is what it is at this point. So we're just going to wait for the diplomatic escort to come on in. We currently have 8 out of 34 at the delivery location, and that's fine. I've also expanded our small-medium wharfs again, and we'll cover that actually right now that it's finished saving. So at the GE wharf, we have expanded to 12 weapon component productions. Wonderful. We may need to expand our biomes and our storage a little bit here. I'm not entirely sure on that one. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. At the Reach Wharf, we have expanded also to 12 weapon component productions. And we've also heavily expanded our storage here. Not any particular reason. I was just lazy and copied sequence. And I mean, I was like, you know, having this much available storage is not a bad thing, because then we can just bank it up when we don't need the ships, and then we can make a bunch of ships in a very short amount of time. But hey, 2 of our 34 ships are here now. That's kind of exciting. Yeah, they're slowly making their way in. Some of them are not. And I must admit to not being a huge fan of that. Come on, guys. Get moving. I mean, I'm assuming they're taking up rearguard positions here, but we don't need them to be taking up rearguard positions right now. We've got another carrier group right here, guys. Come on in. Just tighten it up. That'd be an interesting thing, actually. Is there an ability to set formations for the actual fleet? Set formation, yes. Yes, indeed there is. Fascinating. We'll tell them to be a semicircle, and now they're coming in. Great. That's a good thing to know. Unfortunately, these are the large ships, and so it'll take them a little while to come in, since they couldn't be bothered. We currently have 13 out of 34 ships here. Make that 14 out of 34. No, I don't want to create that order. I want to pan over this way. Excellent. I'm wondering why it is saying that we only have 14 of 34, though. It's a little strange. We definitely have more than 14 ships here. Did I sort this out wrong? I don't believe I did. The Paranid mission fleet contains Gorgon Sentinels, Nemesis Vanguards, and Odysseus Vanguards. Do I have an incorrect loadout on some of our ships? I suppose that's a possibility? If so, which ships would it be? It would probably be the Gorgons, right? Because we have 9 Nemesis and 5 Odysseus. So let's check in on what we need for our Gorgons. For the Gorgons, we need... I'm actually going to screenshot this. There we go. Paste this into the Europa thumbnail. And we are going to check and see if we have the incorrect loadout. That's the only thing I can imagine. So let's check these Gorgons. And we are going to redesign them. Yeah, these are modifications. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so Gorgons. I want to remove all of your assignments, I guess. And then we can have them come back over here. I was definitely not planning for this to be a thing. And we can upgrade / repair at. Okay, so we have Paranid M Combat Engines Mark III, and we need Paranid... Let's see, Gorgon Sentinel, Paranid M Combat Engine Mark III. That is correct. For thrusters, we have M Combat Thrusters Mark III. That is correct. For shield generators, we need Paranid Medium Shield Generators Mark II. Correct, correct, correct. For weapons, we need... Let's see here. Medium Plasma Cannons Mark II. Correct and correct. For turrets, we need Paranid Medium Pulse Turrets Mark I. That is correct. Correct, correct, correct. Software is relatively irrelevant. This looks correct to me. Why are we...
Awaiting orders.
Why are we not getting credit for our Gorgon Sentinels? They're supposed to be Sentinels, not Vanguards. Oh, I don't want to select everything. I just want to select these guys. We'll reassign them to the Paranid fleet here. $14 out of 34. It has to be something with the Gorgons. Because the math doesn't work out otherwise. So, I guess I'll go through this again. We've got the Paranid Medium Combat Engines, Shield Generators, 2 Medium Plasma Cannons Mark II, 4 Medium Pulse Turrets Mark I. We've got the Medium Combat Thrusters Mark III. As far as I can tell, this fits the bill. Right? I'm pretty sure. We've got our Zeus Sentinel, and that seems to work. Hang on a moment. Does it? Because we've got 14 ships... No, I don't want help. We've got 14 ships here out of 34. The Zeus Sentinel may not work either. So I suppose we can select this guy and tell him to come back over here. There's no ship trader on that one, of course. We need to be over here. Okay, so Paranid All-Around Engine Mark I. Actually, I don't have the reference open to see what we need. This would be a nice quality of life, to be able to see what we need in the ship designer, and we need to be in here. Okay. So the Zeus Sentinel, let me paste that into GIMP over here. There we go. The Zeus Sentinel needs to have... what exactly? Let's open up the Paranid fleet here, and then we will go to redesign it. Okay, so we've got Paranid XL All-Around Mark I. That's correct. XL Shield Generator Mark 1, Paranid, that's correct. Paranid Medium Shield Generator Mark 2, that's correct. XL All-Around Thrusters Mark 3, that's correct. Paranid Medium Pulse Turret. Oh, we've got 6 Argon Medium Pulse Turrets on here. How did that happen? I must have selected... Yeah. I selected the incorrect Pulse Turret. Fair enough. So that means that this ship is actually not currently ready. Okay, did I make any other mistakes? That's Paranid Medium Pulse Turrets. I think that's good because we have one large Plasma Pulse Turret. Or one large Plasma Turret. Okay. So we'll confirm that order, and that means that it's going to have to return to the shipyard. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with the Gorgons while that's happening. Because there was something wrong with the Zeus Sentinel, there's clearly something wrong with the Gorgons. So let's just take them over to the SM Wharf. I just want to double check this. Let me get the other one back. Okay, so Gorgon Sentinels. That is what we need. Medium combat engines, check. Medium combat thrusters Mark III, check. Yes, we need Mark III engine, Mark III thrusters. Paranid medium shield generators Mark II. Yes. Plasma cannons Mark II. Yes, we have that. 4X Paranid medium pulse turret Mark I. Yes. I cannot identify what is wrong with the Gorgon Sentinels. From what I can tell, this should be fine. Huh. Combat Engine Mark III. I'm just going to triple check this. Medium Combat Thrusters Mark III. Yes. Medium Shield Generator Mark II. Paranid. Yes. Medium Plasma Cannon Mark II. Yes. Medium Pulse Turret Mark I. Paranid. Yes. They're all Paranid. I'm officially very confused about what's wrong with the Gorgons. There has to be something wrong with the Gorgons, though. Well, it's going to take a while for the Zeus to get back to the shipyard. I was intending to deliver this right now, obviously, but I made a mistake on the Zeus. I still don't know what's with those Gorgons. It's clearly accepting everything except the Zeus and the Gorgons, right? Because it's accepting 14. Which the only way that works is if the Nemesis and the Odysseus's are being accepted. But the Gorgons are not. And I don't know why. Well, I suppose we can go over to the Split Mission fleet and double check that they don't need to turn around. So we've got the monitor here, and actually we're going to need to hop over into Declaration of Curbs. Let me just take a screenshot of that. Okay. So I guess we'll just verify that the monitors are correct. So we'll take you over to the XL Shipyard, and we'll see here. XL Travel Engine Mark I, correct. XL All-Around Thrusters Mark III, correct. XL Shield Generator Mark I. Let's see here, correct. Split, yes. Split Medium Shield Generator Mark I as well. Yep. Split Medium Flak Turrets Mark I, correct. XL All-Around Thrusters, we already got that one. And then as far as our consumables, we should have repair drones and cargo drones, which we do. Okay, so our monitors should be correct. assuming we're not running into a similar situation that we had with the Gorgons. Let's check our rattlesnakes. Let's see here. Split. Yeah, this all looks correct. But I actually need to take another screenshot and ensure that it is. So let's head over here. Can we get anywhere? Yes. This views both. Fantastic. So the Large Travel Engine Mark 1 is the top level here for the Rattlesnake. So that should be fine. Okay, let's check in on those in our split mission fleet. We'll check in on our rattlesnakes in the large shipyard. So we've got 3 split large travel engines Mark 1, that's correct. All-around thrusters Mark 3, that is correct. Split large shield generator Mark 1, correct. Split medium shield generator Mark 1, that is correct. Rattlesnake main battery, correct. Turrets, split medium flak turret, Mark 1, correct. Split large beam turret, Mark 1, correct. Thrusters, and there should be repair drones on here. And indeed there are. Okay, so the rattlesnakes should be accepted, if I'm understanding this correctly. Now let's check the Dragon Riders. Or rather, Raiders. Okay, so we need medium combat engine, Mark 3, split, correct. Medium combat thrusters, Mark 3. That is correct. A split medium shield generator, Mark 1. That is correct. A split medium flak turret, Mark 1. That is correct. And then the weapons should be medium neutron Gatling Mark 2. That is correct. Okay, so this should also be fully correct. So the split fleet should be fine. That said, I don't know why it's not accepting the Gorgon Sentinels for the Paranid fleet. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I'll try to figure it out off camera, I think, once we are back at the shipyard, which we should be pretty close to back at the shipyard. Where is this right now? Yeah, we're basically back at the ship. No, we're basically just started. What am I talking about? It'll take it a few minutes to get over there. So I guess in that case, this is another short episode where nothing happened. So the Zeus Sentinel was obviously my mistake. But I'm very, very confused about what's going on with the Gorgon Sentinels. Like I said, I'll try to figure it out off camera. And that might mean that we miss a little bit of the story if I don't get it recorded. But in theory, the split force should be good to go, so we can definitely send the split force through. And actually, let's start flying over here.
Autopilot engaged.
Excellent. So we're going to start flying over here to turn in the split force, but they're not going to be there in time for this particular episode. So I think... I mean, like I said, I messed up on the Zeus Sentinel. That was my fault. I don't know what's going on with the Gorgons. As far as I can tell, they should be accepted. Maybe it's just because the Zeus wasn't being accepted. I don't know, but I suspect if that was the case, then it would accept 33 out of 34 ships, right? That would be my guess anyway. At any rate, I think I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode we will turn in the split fleet and hope that we don't have the same issue with the split fleet. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when hopefully this all works properly. See you all then.